guys, so welcome to Reading Books with Amanda. My name's Amanda, and today I just wanted to do a book collection video just to share what I have on my shelf. Maybe it can give you some ideas on what books you want to read next, and just to see how my collection grows maybe in a year from now. So yeah, so we're going to start on the right side of my bookshelves here. We'll start at the bottom. This is my manga side. First shelves you'll see when I get to the other side are dedicated to manga for right now. So I have a little panda squishy right here. And then on top of that, I have Season and Comic Girl, which I did do a Manga Monday on. I will link that down below if you want to check it out. And then on this side, I have all of my Girl from the Other Side books. I'm still reading this. I think I only have 2 more books to go, and then I'll do a Manga Monday with you all just to talk about it and how I felt about it overall. And then I have some Ranma books here, and some of them are over here. I originally had gotten the big thick 3-in-1s, but then my husband surprised me and got me most of the individual mangas, so their first publication round. And it's interesting because it's actually it's like an Americanized version, so you read left to right instead of right to left. So I have that all here, and I'm still looking for the last bit. I think this is off. It needs to be over here. And then behind there, I have my Spy X Family collection, Ancient Magus' Bride, My Little Monster, which I still need to read. And then I have my Yotsuba collection over here with the little figurine that I got from Japan. And then on this shelf, I have a Atticus little poster. I love Atticus. He is awesome. He's a great poet. And then right here, as you can see, I don't have bookends as of right now. I need to get some. I just need a lot of them, and they're kind of expensive. So right now I just stack the books, and that's what I'm using for my bookends, but I do actually need some. But I have some books here, but I also have some comics here. I have like these Americanized Rama comics that are like the thin. They were made from Viz Comics back in the day. So I have a couple here of those. That's pretty cool. I also have some American comics that my godson has given me and that I have collected as well. Spider-Man down there. And I just have some great books that I have gotten over the years. So in college, I did study journalism for a while, and so I still keep my books that I've gotten, the Associated Press style book, and then my Working with Words book. They were really helpful throughout college, and so I just keep it with me just in case for my full-time job and just to have. I have a little mask. Pachinko was a really good book, and I heard it's gonna be a movie soon, so I'm excited about that. If you like Memoirs of a Geisha, it's kind of like that, but it's actually about Koreans immigrating to Japan, so it's a really interesting story, and if you haven't read it, I definitely recommend. Beautiful Boy Made Me Cry. Night at the Circus, I read it years later. Full Circle, great memoir. The Rain, Water Secret's a really great book. I still have my Twilight collection because I just like to keep it. And I do have this like really cool like 300 more writing prompts book. It has like different writing prompts in there and space for you to write. And it's a really great book just to have to inspire you if you're looking to write. Up here, I don't really have too much, but I do have these really cool Shonen Jump that I found at a vintage store. I found a whole like stack of them, but I didn't want to buy too many because I was like, what am I really gonna do with them other than just collect them and have them for show? So And I just got a couple that I thought were really cool. On to my middle shelf. My middle shelf is not too full, but one of my aunts, she got me this really cool Wondrous sign, so I keep it here. It's also where I keep my little candles. Then I have another little squishy here that I got from a Reddit user. I have a bookmark here. I keep my unused bookmarks here. This one's pretty cool. I got it from a local bookstore. And then these are more of my hard copy books. Crying in H Mart. It's one of my recent reads, and it's really awesome. It's a really good emotional story. The Perfect Mother I read with a book group. It's a really good book if you're looking for mystery. Leanne Moriarty, Nine Perfect Strangers. I'm actually watching the Hulu show right now, but I love Leanne Moriarty books. She's actually coming out with a new one soon, so I'll be reading that. Marley and Me I read when it first came out and I cried my eyes out. Wicked. I really need to reread this. I remember reading it early on and I wasn't really a big fan. Like, it was good, but it was slow to me, but I feel like I should read it again. I have Minecraft. I'm a big history buff and I've always wanted to read Minecraft just to read it for historical purposes, and I've read part of it. It is a little bit of a hard read, very interesting read, but it really gets you into the mind of Hitler and everything, what he was thinking, and like kind of how he got like his thoughts together. Not that I'm condoning Nazis, I just really love history, and World War II especially. I always feel like there's always more to learn about that war, but I'm just really interested in history. Punk Rock Blitz is from Marky Ramone. It's a really great, if you love the Ramones or just rock in general, it's a really great reflection, autobiography book. I have here Shine by Jessica Jung. If you like K-pop, definitely recommend this book. And I have these really cool books from Roz Chaz. I found her in college and I have a couple of her books stacked here. This one I had to read for college, and this one, or actually it was this one I had to read for college and the other one I bought. But her books are really cool because they're like, you can see there, they're like comic style, but it's also like words as well. So it's really funny, but it's really relatable, and they're all autobiographies. So I really love Roz Chaz. She's an amazing author, and a different kind of author too. And then this one I actually found at half price, and it came with like a whole letter inside. So I always like finding, when I go to like used bookstores and I find stuff like this, I like to see if there's little notes in there, or like leftover bookmarks. I think it's pretty cool. And then on the very top shelf, I have, go over here, you step up on my couch. I have some other books. I have Howl's Moving Castle, which I also just love, the Hayao Miyazaki movie. Anne of Green Gables, I love that one. This one's a sequel to Howl's Moving Castle. And then my classics from school, Animal Farm, Bless Me Ultima, The Hot Zone, love Phantom of the Opera. That was actually my first book review that I wrote on my blog. I'll link my blog down below. Death Over Easy. I always think these books are so funny because it's all these like little mysterious books, and they always have like a little like dog or cat in them. If you're a bookstore goer, then you might know what I'm talking about. And then Charlene Harris books, I have a few of those. And one of these, she actually, I met her at a book signing and she signed one of these books. I think it was this one? No, wait, maybe? Yes, she did. So that was pretty cool. I have not seen True Blood though, but it is on my list to eventually watch. And then one of my favorite authors ever is Janet Evanovich, and I have a bunch of her books that I'm still collecting. I just like to collect it one at a time, and I like finding these smaller books because I started with these paperback small books, so I just want to find all of them. I don't really want the hardcover just because I like my little collection going on. And then my favorite book, To Kill a Mockingbird. My favorite book. And then another Leanne Moriarty book. And I just have like some fake flowers and Jigglypuff up here. Then another candle. So going to my last section of my library, I have a Goku statue here, a little Ranma, Genma panda that I got at a little anime shop. Then my Uresi Yatsura books are huge, so I have them here holding the fort. And then I have my Rurouni Kenshin collection. I love Rurouni Kenshin. I should do a manga Monday on this actually. Maybe I will. And then I have a couple squishies here. I love squishies as well. And then down here, I have, holding the fort, I have some miscellaneous Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball comics. I was just a weird kid and grabbed the ones that I really wanted to read, but I actually bought my husband, he's a big Dragon Ball fan, and I bought him the whole collection of Z and Dragon Ball. And it's these individual ones too, so I actually need to donate these or sell them. Probably donate because it's easier. And then I do have miscellaneous Shaman King. Actually picked these up recently. It's volume 19 and 20, which is one of my favorite arcs of all time, which is the Ozarian art. I butchered that, but if you read Shaman King or read a lot of manga, you probably know what I'm talking about. I needed them, and I'm really excited to do. I'm going to do a whole manga Monday whenever the anime does that arc so that I can talk about it. But I'm waiting for those episodes to come out, and then I'll do that. And then up here, it's a smaller shelf holding down the fort. Have some Atticus, Secret of You and Me. That's a really great story. It's a coming out story, and I really love that one. Postcards from Lonnie is actually a really interesting memoir and autobiography. It's about this sister whose brother, he was homeless for a long time, and he would send her postcards, and so like she compiled them and put them in this book and like talked about him and his struggles and everything. And then funny about this Little Red Book of Selling, I've been given this book twice in my life. Still haven't read it, but I should. Here's a cute bookmark. Here's some more books. Life of Pi. In the Neighborhood's actually really good. I read that in college, and Famous All Over Town. These were really great books. Flatline. This one's actually a local Austin author. He's really cool. The Ice Cream Queen of Orchard Street. That one's a really great book. I bought this randomly at, I found this at Target and I picked it up, and it was just a random book. I just kind of really liked how it sounded, so I picked it up, and it turned out to be a really great book. I really love that one. Lost in the City is a great one. The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde, that's a classic. And I have this little tiny book. I have this cool art piece that I got from my mom, and then I got this little Venetian doll that I got when I was in Italy. And then up here, it's not too organized, but it's all my like kid books that I want to eventually, I'll eventually make this a really nice shelf, but I just wanted to keep it up here. Oh, and also up here, I have Christmas in San Antonio. Me and my dog are actually featured in this book. Let me see if I can find the page. Here we are on page 126. There we go. Yeah. And yeah, so that is my whole collection as of right now. I do try to keep my book collection at a minimum. If I pick up something and I actually don't really like it, I'll donate it or give it to someone who likes to read. So I only keep everything that I really enjoy. But some of the stuff I haven't read, there was a couple books, not many, but there's a couple books in here that I haven't read yet. But yeah, that is my collection. If you don't normally post content like this, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to just mix it up a bit. But yeah, just expect more content from me. I'll be doing more silent vlogs, manga Mondays, and book reviews, of course. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, happy reading.